getting somewhere, boys. We're getting. You know, I think I already used her. Or, you know. We're doing it.
Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Badgers will kick it away to start us off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend...
That's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And I like that this offense is continuing to try to stay balanced and hand him the football and show confidence. He put the ball on the deck last week. They still rewarded him, still giving him the football. But, man, you cannot continue to put the ball on the ground and expect to continue to get carries.
Tackle is made at the 30-yard line. And picked up
not even there.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Oh, what a move. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down. Offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. The give to the left.
Please.
This defensive front just ran free in the
we have a whole
visibility. And the Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Gets it out quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide-out level noise. He'll pull it on the read. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2.
Really going for it.
No signs of any kind of kickers that'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Has to get there to move the sticks.
I can't be there because...
to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now.
Every time.
Quarterback on the keeper.
Oh my God.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Hard.
Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Here's a hit.
Take the ball. Yeah.
Behind the line.
That's okay.
Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
He wait, now hold up. He cut the ball back.
Turnover pay off as they come to the line.
Does that make any...
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Nittany Lions took those plain headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the first down.
Yeah, and those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college football? I know exactly what you're talking about, those beautiful helmets. They don't change very much, very traditional. Penn State keeps it simple. Being traditional, running the football.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Oh, he's got some space.
That's my man. That's my man.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Number 1.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Tough to beat in action, gentlemen. You know that. But let's take a look at the highlights. Eastern Michigan is down big on the scoreboard.
For
a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 14 to Toledo. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the match.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Guys, let's step back here and think big picture Wisconsin. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. Three-star offensive lineman, gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a three-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home. And now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
Definitely letting
the Badgers decide to punt it away.
Right. You're not
First
doing
time we've seen their punt team this afternoon.
Throw it up. Throw it up there. Throw it up there. Throw it up.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The give on the option. Turning it on. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Saunders. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
All the way down to the 25-yard line.
There.
The sticks at the first down. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Going to try to get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing. Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
And the Nittany Lions back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Change play.
Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver.
Oh, shit.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State. They get it into the end zone.
I thought we were going to have it. The man went inward. He could have went outward and got me out.
I like my guy better than yours. Quarterback finds the matchup. The wide receiver catches the football, takes it into the end zone for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders.
Breaks into the open. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Off the play fake on first down. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete.
Got me whenever I wasn't
We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats.
All running plays.
Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. First play of the period will be a second down. They'll run play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Scanning the field, it's O'Neal. Fires to the wideout.
Here. Oh,
yes. That's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on fourth down. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Give to the running back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
He'll take the deep shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the right.
You're joking me.
And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Great place to start for this offense. He'll start this drive firing. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. The play action fake. Got it in the middle, it's Vaughn.
They know I went outside. They just
not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Third down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Let's send out the kicker here. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He splits the uprights. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Try to get it to the edge. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to go toss to get to the perimeter, but how about the DBs beating their blocks and using their speed to get upfield and create the negative play?
Whenever he was starting on, he looked like something else.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds a tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. That's exactly what they told us they wanted to limit. Yards after the catch, and it pays off on this play.
And especially in these situations in third down when you know the ball's going to come out fast. Understanding that, breaking on the football, going, making the tackle.
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Makes a man miss. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
2 straight.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Oh.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make it.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's O'Neal. Get it out on the screen. Can't get him to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barry Johnson. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. QB draw.
I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Couldn't find a way to draw closer. Still an 18-point hole. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what... There he goes! Defense caught out of position, and they get him down.
Pretty sure my running backs are warmed up right now.
And the Nittany Lions move the change with some signature hard-nosed running.
Some Big Ten physicality, some Big Ten running the football. Gotta have it. Gotta start with that when you're in the Big Ten.
I wasn't going to get anything out of that.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Saunders. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. With the catch, it's Denmark. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for space, it's Turner. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
It only takes my offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
Another?
Caught behind the line.
How many more are you?
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
You're doing that to me 2 times in a row. That tells me something. What number is that? E7, where are you? No, you're in line. Bro, you're senior. Isn't that right? Yes, you are my senior. How do you not know how to
that penalty? Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Fourth down, and they've got to get it to the next time zone, but the offense is going to stay on the field on fourth down. Might be calling a hot route. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. He'll keep it himself. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. Sets up the screen. Had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
I mean, it really helped me
those
out.
Screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
It's complete on the right side. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a fourth down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Badgers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Pulls it in. It's Saunders. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47.
Yeah, he gets the 1st down, and I tell you what, these are the guys you like to go to. Throw those big-body tight ends with the sure mitts over the middle of the field where you know you can get a high percentage throw. Nice catch, nice 1st down.
Going for it all. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Trying to take it back. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun 1st half. And it's been a dynamite 1st half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to the guys in State College, PA.
Maybe I need more quicker.
The Nittany Lions will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half.
Ding.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the 1st half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
To the ground with the back. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And I tell you what, when you got a guy that is that good at dissecting your defense, you better get pressure. Nice job by the defense, hurrying him up, speeding up the thought process.
Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Nittany Lions are flying down the field. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Going to swing it on 2nd down, using the quick game. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line, and they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 4th and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Penn State! And the punishment has been extended. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the 2nd half moving forward.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might down. Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the 1st down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. That one hurts. They thought they'd move the chains on 4th down. Instead, they back up. And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing.
Turning it on. They'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. It's a foul on the play.
Okay,
Defense
no.
covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
For replaying that, I am 100% certain that this man was down before the play was over. Yes, he was down. Why did this game play games with me?
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. From the gun, give on the inside. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Great.
The Nittany Lions, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Got it behind the line. It's Martin. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen.
We need to score.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! A great catch and run for 6. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Rice has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside this building that hosted Super Bowl 8. They're up by a field goal over Memphis. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Let's see what they've got on second down. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Breaks into the open.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
To the ground. He's got it again. Shows him the stiff arm. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down.
A huge gain. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and had a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, I'm going to need these runs. I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
I don't know why we're in this for me.
Back to throw. It's O'Neal. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal. The Badgers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score.
Guys, please.
He pushes
Stop
it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Goal line.
So 3 previous red zone trips and 3 points. That's not efficient. They'd like to get it in the end zone this time. Sends it back in motion. Got it back on 2nd and goal.
I don't.
And again, he gets nothing. This defense is not giving up anything on the goal line. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with the GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on 3rd and goal? Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Badger! Quick strike through the air for the score. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field.
Okay, young blood is
last
in.
drive just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the gun.
I had to go straight forward because there was nothing open.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind. It forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
I mean,
that's caught. It's Beebe. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
Johnson looking to throw. Rifles it down the middle. And they're going to put another one into the end zone.
I didn't blame that whatsoever. I did it.
On the scoreboard.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man, it's Barry Johnson. They make a stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Jump in.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. They'll run the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. And off to Jones.
Well, I don't know what that was, man.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line.
Oh, that's why. Push it back, push it back, push it back. Are you really playing games with me right now?
Back to pass, it's O'Neal. Fires to the tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Can't get off the guy.
The sure hands, it's Jones. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I like it.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Still gotta do some recruiting. And let's see what happens. Oh. I don't like that Oregon one. Alright, well, that's it. For now.